you stop playing soccer? Number one, it was my parents. They actually wanted me to focus on school, so they made me stop playing soccer. But after that, I've had a chance to go back, play soccer again. But I just took my time and I googled how much do soccer players make in South Africa, and I've seen they make quite a lot of money. But as I grew up, I still had that dream. But after 2016, I've seen it that, you know what, this is not for me. Because the only time to be a millionaire, an actual millionaire out of soccer, is when you're playing outside South Africa. In South Africa, you're going to earn how much? You're going to earn like 200,000 or 300,000 or 400,000 max. I don't think you can earn more than 500,000. If there are any people who earn more than 500,000 in SA, I don't know. But still, that's not enough, because 250,000 is what I spend on Uber Eats and transport and just playing around. So that's not my life, eh? Not in a bad way, but it's a good career. So there's no money for me there, unless maybe if I'm playing abroad with Lionel Messi, then that I would love to. But I was like, nah, that's not for me. So I think one of the reasons I've always told myself that, you know what, I wanna live beyond living. Beyond living simply means that I'm able to go into a shop and I spend 100,000 as if it's nothing, doing what I love, right? Without having to be influenced by anybody. I just, that's the life that I want. And I want to do it every day, every time I get a chance. I don't want to live on a budget. I don't live on a budget. I don't write anything down saying, okay, this month, grocery, or this month. No. I go in a shop, I pick up the trolley, and I pick anything I can be able to carry, not afford. Anything I'm able to carry. So I think if I was a soccer player, I was going to be limited at some point, because, when soccer takes so much of your time to an extent that you can't go beyond that bracket of 300,000. And me being me, I can tell you guys, 300,000 is not money. It flies like this. Ask people who blow money. There are people who blow money out there. I'm not sale. So even these careers, being a doctor, I've done my research. I'm like, earning what, 60,000, 70,000 before or after tax doesn't matter. But this is not for me. So I'm like, nah, this is not for me, man. Being a lawyer, nah. Because what the problem with these careers is that they take too much of your time, to an extent that you don't really have time to do other things, But there are lawyers and doctors who have extra businesses. I think that's the life that I would want. Even if I'm a doctor, I know that I have a salary of 80,000, but I still own businesses on the side. I own businesses on the side and whatnot, So yeah, so that's just how I wanted my life to be, right? Yeah. When do you ever sleep, bro? I don't sleep, dog. I don't sleep. I sleep in the morning only. I sleep in the morning only, bro. I sleep in the morning at like 7 a.m. And I think one of the main reasons why I sleep in the morning is because so let me tell you something about witchcraft, guys. Now I'm from Limpopo, and I'm not going to speak for other people as to why don't they bewitch Patrice Motsepe, why don't they bewitch Elon Musk. I don't know. I don't live my life based on Motsepe or Elon Musk, but I'm going to speak about me. And I know in Limpopo they want to kill me. In Limpopo they want to bewitch me. And same thing even in Gauteng. They want to do that, but obviously I'm not alone in this life thing. Nababangwe, we were born and registered, you know. So meaning that in order to remove me, you must first remove your mother and father first. Then maybe you can have like 1% chance, meaning that I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm from Limpopo. I know in Limpopo, ba lawyer, not in a bad way, but they are witches, those people. And they are witches to an extent that they use their witchcraft talent to block any little success. And now I speak as a victim of witchcraft. I don't just speak because I'm bad-mouthing my province. I love my province very much. Limpopo province, I love you so much. I can't live without you. You made me who I am. Even my hometown, I love my hometown very much. I wouldn't be where I am without my hometown, but the fact is a fact. So what happened to me is that they actually saw that this boy is going to have a bright future, right? But my bright future was graduating as an accountant and working at the local municipality earning 30,000, right? And then maybe doing a couple of fraudulent activities, maybe because you know how they do things there. And maybe I was going to have like maybe more than 50,000 a month. Then to them, when they see that future, it's actually a bright future, you know. So what they did is that they bewitched me. They bewitched me and they made sure that I don't achieve that. So because even today I still don't understand why I was not passing at school, because I'm fucking smart. I'm fucking smart, dog. But still I was failing, you know. And to show that I was fucking smart, in varsity you need to qualify in order to write an exam, right? So I've always qualified to write my exams, yet still I didn't attend. You understand? So I didn't attend, but I qualified to write my exams. So that simply means that I'm fucking smart, right? I'm fucking smart. You can't stop me. So they've seen it that this boy is very smart. So people who attend every day couldn't even qualify. So all my exams, here's the weird thing, guys. All my exams, for as long as I remember, I used to go do what we call re-exam. All my exams, I just couldn't get like a straight, direct pass. Like I used to go for like re-exam, you know? I used to go for like re-exam and I'm like, damn, bro. So re-exam simply means that you almost passed, but you didn't pass. And then I would go for re-exam and then I would write, and then I would fail, right? So before I have to study, I do what we call procrastination. What's the right word, guys? Is it procrastination or procrastination? You see, now I miss school. Now I see that school is important, because if I went to school, I would know these things. Shit. Guys, what's the right word? Procrastination. Eh? With the word procrastination. Yes, thank you, guys. Procrastination. Yes, I used to procrastinate. Never mind how I pronounce it. It doesn't matter. This word will never pay my bills. So I used to procrastinate. I would always postpone. Even the night before I write my exam or test, I postpone. In the morning, at 6 o'clock in the morning, that's when I open the book. So when I open the book, I do like this. I scan through. I don't read. I scan through. Reading is for dumb cops. Now I don't read. I'm a machine. I'm a computer. I scan like this. Page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. And then when I go write an exam, I would remember. I will just click play in my head. I click play and I remember some of these things. That, oh, I've seen this. I didn't read. I've seen it. I was scanning like an iPhone camera, just scanning. And then when I get to the exam room, I press play. That's how intelligent I am. But this witches made sure that I just get confused to an extent that you can't explain it. I can't even explain it. Even today, how many years later, like 6 years later, I still cannot explain how the fuck did I fail because I'm so fucking smart. I mean, for heaven's sake, today I own a broker. You can't own a broker if you're dumb. Genuinely, because that is the world's most expensive financial markets business you can ever start. It's so fucking complicated that it can take you 3 to 6 months for doing research. Damn, bro. So I'm smart. I was able to do all those things.